Daddy was the producer.
Going on, Queen City Bullies, Aaron checking in. I'm right here with Queen City Bullies Mercy and Man of Action Kendall's Chanel. We just got back from downtown. We was downtown taking some pictures of the merchandise that I got on the website. Y'all be sure, man, to check out the website, queencitybullies.com. I'm gonna plug in some pictures of the shirts that we got on the website, and also the collar and lease combinations will be here real soon. So you guys be on the lookout for that. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the prices on the American Bullies. I've been getting a lot of people asking questions about how much the bullies cost. Of course, the main thing is going to be how much you're willing to spend, what your budget is on the dogs. I mean, I can remember a time where, you know, I bought a dog for $500 up to, you know, spending $3,000 on a dog. So it's really about how much you're willing to spend, what your budget is. That's going to be mainly what it boils down to. But at the end of the day too, it's a lot of things that factor into what goes into all the pricing. As far as I can really only speak for myself as a breeder, you know, you got to account for the time spent, the food. You also got to account for the vet bills and things like that. So I mean, it's a lot that goes into this. You can't really account for time because you got to think. I'm spending, you know, countless amounts of hours whelping puppies, you know, cleaning up after dogs, walking dogs, giving dogs baths, taking trips to the store and to the vet. You know, all of that is taking time away from my family. And so I factor that into my price as well. And then also the quality of the dogs, the bloodline that we breed in here. You know, we got some of the best blood out on our yard, and we producing, in my opinion, some of the best dogs that you're gonna find, especially in the tri-state and in the Ohio area. As you can see, my girl Mercy right here. Proud to say that I produced her. She's 6 months, 6.5 months now. She off Majesty and Mayhem. I produced her father as well. So I'm real proud in the direction that the program is going. If you look at a dog like her, man, you will see that, you know, it's about the quality, the generations, the time that I done put into building the product that you see. It took me 4 years, 3 generations to get a dog to look like that. The blood that I've been able to stack into the program. So you got to take all of that into consideration. And guys, I'm gonna tell you from experience, if you go out here and you buy a cheap dog, you're not gonna be satisfied with what you get. I mean, if you're just looking for a pet and you're not looking to breed dogs or show dogs, or you're not looking to have the best dog per se, you just want a pet, then I wouldn't say it's nothing wrong with buying a cheap dog. But if you want to get into this for breeding purposes, or you want to have one of the best dogs, some of the best blood out, you want to make sure that you invest in your money, because at the end of the day, this is an investment. You want to make sure that you invest in your money in the right product. And if that means spending an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you want to make sure that you do what you got to do to elevate and build your program to that level. Now, I know, like I said, I started out buying cheaper dogs, and I built my way up to this point. So I do understand for the people out there that's aspiring and dreaming to get better quality dogs, but at the time you might not be able to afford it. So I definitely feel where you're coming from, but my advice to you would be to just wait, stack your money up. You know, you got time. You want to do some research on these dogs, because it's a lot that go into taking care of them. There's more than just bam, sticking 2 dogs together. Oh, we got puppies. We're gonna make a lot of money. You know, it's an everyday job. Like I say, we out right now. We've been out for the last 4 or 5 hours. You know, socializing them, walking them, taking pictures of them, promoting and everything like that. All of that stuff takes time, guys. So if you're a family man like myself, if you work, this is all stuff that's gonna take you away from your everyday life. So those are things that I consider and factor into my prices. You got to think when you do a breeding, a lot of times you got to do artificial insemination or AI. You got to do C-section. There's ultrasounds that go into that. All of those things cost money, guys. So those are the things that are factored into the price or the cost of these dogs. These aren't just dogs that you can just put into a room. They're gonna lock up and just have puppies naturally, and the puppies are born without C-section. And the reason why is because the heads on these dogs are so big, they so blocky, the shoulders are so wide. You can't really expect for these dogs to to be able to push out 8 to 10 puppies of dogs of this magnitude. So you want to be on the safe side and do the responsible thing and invest, and make sure that you're doing the best you can to produce quality dogs, man. And for myself, like I say, that's the reason why these dogs cost. Like my dogs right now, they're starting out at $1,500 and they can go up as much as $3,500. If you want a more in-depth detail explanation as to what all factors into the cost, you can go on my website, queencitybullies.com, and you can click on the FAQs, the frequently asked questions section, and it more so explain to you what all goes into the price. You got to think, there's picks of the litter. You might want the very first pick, meaning you're looking for the very best dog out of the litter. That's gonna cost you more than per se if you just want a pet and you don't mind getting the 4th pick or the last pick. So all of those things factor into the cost of the dog. So like I said, the price ranges from $1,500 to $3,500. You might want a dog like Mercy, meaning that you like the color, you like the merle and everything like that. That's gonna cost you more than just a starting price. A starting price may just be possibly a dog from the same litter, but not of the same color, the same structure, things like that. All of that factors into the cost of the dog. And the consistency as well, because you got to think as far as breeding these dogs. A lot of these dogs, they don't have a consistent look. You might look at a litter of dogs once they reach a year old. You might see that litter, and all of the dogs look different. When you breed into a program like myself, like I said, right now I'm into 3 generations. Give me another year or 2, we'll be into 4 or 5 generations. So we stamping the look, we bringing the consistency. And what that means is, if you say, oh, I want a dog like Mercy, I can't produce a dog exactly like her, but I can get you somewhere in that ballpark where I know, to whereas if you say that, I know I can give you a product or a dog that's gonna be of that caliber. I'm not just selling you a dream, giving you a dog not knowing that it might turn out a totally different way than what you expected it to. So those are all things that factor into the cost of American Bully. And if you're thinking, you're considering about buying a dog, I'm not saying buy a dog from me, but one thing that you want to definitely do is make sure you're buying a dog from a responsible breeder, a dog that's, a breeder that's going to go above and beyond to do good business. Because guys, there's a lot of people getting scammed out here. You send a person your money, and all of a sudden the account is gone. The Instagram disappeared, you blocked, or whatever the case might be. So you want to make sure that you do the necessary research. That's why you want to take your time. If you just now found out about bullies, or if you've been thinking about buying a bully, man, maybe you want to just give it a little more time, do a little more research, and just keep learning more and more. Because the more and more you learn about the breed, the more that you're gonna do good with your dog when the time comes to get it. These dogs are, I would say, not like any other breed. They look massive, and they have the structure, the look of a dog that might come off as aggressive, but they far from that. They friendly dogs, they family dogs. You'll see, I'm gonna plug in some videos of where we were walking down earlier downtown. We had a group of people come up to us, they were patting on the dog and stuff like that. So that's proof to you guys that these dogs their temperament is right where you want them to be. That's one of the things that I breed for. It's not just the structure, the look of the dog. It's also about the temperament and how the dog acts around kids. I got 2 kids myself and a wife, so we want to make sure that these dogs can be around just about anybody. I got friends that have bullies, they got cats, so these dogs are they not what a lot of people make them out to be. So I wanted to share that with you guys, man. Check out these 2 pups, man. They've been out all day, man, but they still, I guess they ain't tired, man. They fell asleep in the car for a little minute, but they just going, man. Mercy's 6 months, and the little pup here is about 10 weeks. So, man, this is what we do. We don't keep them caged up. We like to get out, let the world see them. We're proud of our dogs, and we like to socialize them, so that way when we get out here and we hit these shows and everything like that, these dogs are socialized. They're not running wild and acting crazy and everything like that. And it's just, It's just a part of everyday life, man. It's a bully lifestyle, man. I'm Aaron, Queen City Bullies, man. Believe in yourself. Stay blessed. I'm out.